Hi guys, I'm Fakayode Opeyemi and I'm here with
Olowu David.
Idowu Joy.
Afalarami Olani.
And we are from the Department of Employment Relations and Human Resource Management, University of Lagos. We are here to present our FBA311 assignment on business information technology, and the topic is enterprise architecture.
Okay, so I'll be talking on hardware components, and firstly I would like to define what computer is. A computer is an electronic device that accepts, store, manipulates, and output data, and whose instruction can be programmed. And what's an hardware? Hardware is a physical part of the computer that can be felt, seen, and touched. And we have 4 components of hardware. Like hardware is categorized into 4. We have the input devices, the output devices, the storage, and the processing units. The input devices is used to access signals which are converted into digital formats. Examples of input devices: we have the mouse, we have optical scanners, keyboard, digital cameras, and digital cameras. Then digital camera is used for security purpose, entertainment, and more. Then the optical scanner is used to capture text, images, and microphone is used for speaking, like for speaking data converts into digital formats. Then we also have the keyboard. Keyboard requires, all of input devices requires human inputs, and the human inputs are handled by, like, if you have a skilled typist in an organization, a skilled typist can type up to like 100 words per minute, which is faster than people talking. So I would like it's advised for organizations to more like employ a skilled typist just to up in productivity of the organization. Then we also have the output device. Example of output devices: we have the printer, we have the monitor, and we have the speaker. And we also have the processing unit, which is also the central processing unit, the brain of the computer, and it is used for information processing, calculator, and controlling tasks. Then we have the storage, and it is grouped into the primary storage and the secondary storage. The primary storage is, example of that is the RAM, the random access memory. And we also have the secondary storage, which is massive in quantity of digital information, and it helps in like speed and all. Thank you.
So moving on to the next component, I'll be talking on the software component. And computer software is a collection of computer programs and related data that provides the instruction for telling a computer what to do and how to do it. The software includes the programs that runs on the computer, and these programs are usually in orderly sequence of instructions that shows the logical steps a computer follows to solve a problem. So the software is, however, divided into 2, which is the system software and the application software. And the system software handles more basic operations such as file management, disk storage, hardware interface, and integrations with the application of the software. The system software is, however, divided into 3: the operating system, and the utility program, and the language translator. The operating system has some examples, which includes the Macintosh, the Unix, the Windows, and the Solaris, while the utility software includes drivers, antivirus, browsers, and search engines, while the language translator includes compilers, assembler, and interpreter. So the application system software, it is a computer program designed to carry out a specific task other than one related to the operation of the computer itself. Thank you.
Alright, so I'll be talking about network and network protocols. So what is a network? A network is a group of two or more electronic devices that are interconnected for the purpose of exchanging data and sharing resources. The twisted pair wire, the coaxial cable, and the optical fiber. Then the wireless media include the wave, the microwave transmission of information, and the Wi-Fi, which is also known as wireless fidelity. So there are two types of networks here. That's the client server and the peer-to-peer network. The client server is a medium through which clients can access resources and services from a central computer. That is, companies give like an internet whereby, let's say for example, clients want to order something. So the website is a client server, and it is usually like controlled by a local area network. So if we're talking about a peer-to-peer network, devices that are connected to a peer-to-peer network are always in like a private network, like that's like the local area network. So let's move to network protocols. Network protocols is used to transmit data from one device to another. Both the sender and receiver have to use a protocol because they need one another to understand each other. So there are three major types of network protocols. That is the Ethernet, the transmission control protocol or the internet protocol, and the wireless application protocol.
Alright, so I'll be talking about enterprise architecture. The enterprise architecture is a big picture of the organization. It is the blueprint that describes the current environmental and the future targets the company wishes or wants to achieve in the long run. It also includes a roadmap for transitioning from the baseline to the target, and it enables manager makes decision on how to improve the organization. The architecture is not only limited to hardware, software, and other parts of the computer. It also deals with people, technology, process, and data that makes up information system. The business mission at the top drives the nature of the data and applications of the business needs, which in turn shapes the ICT architecture that include hardware, software, and communications. Now we are moving to the trends, like how enterprise architecture started back in the days. It started from the mainframe computers that was established in 1980s. It includes dumb terminals. They were the foundation of the mainframe computers. When microcomputers entered the business in 1980, the electronic spreadsheet was so compelling that the business began to toss their dumb terminals. Yes, they embraced the use of spreadsheet, and they dumped the mainframe computers. The PC could emulate a dumb terminal to access mainframe application, and it could also run its own software locally. Local area networks, more powerful PCs, and the development of PC operating systems that could support many users concurrently opened the path for client-server applications architecture. Then we have the use of virtualization. Virtualization means using software that allow multiple operating systems to run concurrently under a single physical server. It cuts costs. Virtualization helps to cut costs like electricity bill, expenses, and reducing maintenance. Then we have the client-server architecture in the year 1980. It consists of desktop PCs with DEX phones, and the DEX phones are connected to data center servers through a hub, and the DEX phones are connected to PBX, that's private branch exchange. For an enterprise architecture to be successful, then we need an enterprise architect. Like, an enterprise architect is the person whose role is to lead the effort, communicate enterprise. The person must have the prior knowledge about what the organization wants to achieve, the strategy and all. So an enterprise architect is a person that helps the company develop their strategies and lead them to a more communicable data.
In conclusion, ICT has played a lot of roles in our firms. For example, in content creations, we have ICT in creating an advertisement, and you can use Microsoft Excel for data analytics and data processing and that software. And for e-commerce, we can talk about Amazon and other online sites. We can use like sell our brands and products and other stuff there. And through ICT, we can commit from one place to another. Through, for example, like as an organization, we can now use cowrie as a means of payment instead of cash as a means of payment. And in an organization, we can use we can, instead of moving from one place to another to like meet in person for meetings, we can do that through Zooms and Google Meets and Teams, and we can work remotely from the house. Also, when you want to like communicate through inter-department, you can send emails and we can use the social platforms of your offices to like make stuff like that. Thank you.